Hello everyone and welcome back to Detective Hunt's Crownston City PD. We last left off, we catched the murderer of the jewelry seller and it turned out it was an accident, or he said it was an accident. He got 20 years in prison and the love interest of this guy killed herself shortly after. All in all, a pretty standard day. Right now apparently we are going to look for a doll killer or something. So, let's start, shall we? What's the commotion over there? Wait, is that a... Hold it right there. Hey there, Harvey, it's been a while. How do you know my name? Don't get casual, I ain't taking any questions. Please continue down the road, this area is under police quarantine. Mr. Harvey? Huh? Mr. Luke Harvey. Sorry, it's been a while, hasn't it, detectives? First to the scene again? What happened? Unfortunately so, but I think you guys are a bit late on this one. We got 2 detectives checking the scene out. Feel free to have a look through. A girl was pushed through the window of that building over there. Landed splat on the ground. Gruesome. Ooh, that's one of the ways I don't want to die. Just falling to you, that seems like a pretty horrible way of dying anyway. A girl was pushed? Who in the world will do that? No idea, it's like the perp mysteriously vanished. No traces. Nada. Then how did you know she was pushed? Look at the body and you will find out. I wish it was a suicide case. It will be a lot easier if that's so. Well, Detective John Coe is on scene. You can speak to him. Oh, John's here? He's investigating the room where Jane Doe was allegedly pushed. You can meet him there. Wait, we haven't ID'd her? Oh dear, I forgot. Let me go do that now. Once that's done, might as well find the killer too, right? While I'm at it, I can do the paperwork for you as well. He's a little bit sarcastic, isn't he? You're a sarcastic little cop. Go speak to... Sorry. Go speak to Detective Huge over there if you want more info. Wait, Officer Harvey. It was just a question, jeez. Hunt, you know Detective Coe and Huge. Huges. Hugs? Huges. I've heard of their names but never met them. Oh yeah, they don't really show up at the precinct. Wonder why. It's been a few months since we joined. I've met like 5 other detectives. Talk about a small department. Oh, Bill. It's been a while. You guys still working on the important case? Hey. This is Lexi Lee. She's my partner, Lex. This is Bill Huge. He is with John. He doesn't talk much. Guess John does the talking for him. Yep. Nice to meet you. Yep. Here. Here, I have this photo of this gruesomely murdered woman. This photo is the Jane Doe that Officer Harvey mentioned. She's still a kid. Look at her finger. She seems to be writing something. Daily Dot? Dolly Dolls. They were quite popular years ago. My sister was obsessed with over them. That's right. Officer Harvey. So after seeing that message, the detective suspected foul play. If you are gonna commit suicide, would you leave a note written in blood after you fall? Perhaps a suicide note? Leaving a suicide note after attempting suicide? Right. It's a dying message, not a suicide note. Or it can be a forgery. But then still, it's pretty... You probably need to check that out, yeah. Okay, but what's with the Dolly Dolls? Isn't that your job? Why do you bother asking these silly questions? Don't you want to help? A lowly paid patrol boy helping to solve homicide? No, thank you. Oh, and Detective Huge said you can keep the photo. Go have a look at the body, I'm out for the day. I still don't know what to make of him. Is he being helpful or not? Beats me. Anyhow, let's check the body out. A photo of a woman who apparently have fallen to her death in Old Crownston. Her final message was scribbled with her own blood. It read, Dolly Dolls. William Hughes, a senior detective of the CCPD, he was part of Detective Co's graduating class at the academy and was partnered since day one. Hughes often finds himself chewing down a burger, rather speaking or interviewing any witnesses. However, his profile indicated that he has an above average IQ, which makes him the brains in the code Hughes' brother duo. Really? Well, I mean, if he has an above average IQ, that doesn't mean that the other one has an even higher above average IQ, right? Well, we'll probably meet him soon anyway. We will immediately go to the body. We will not check out the environment. Her shoes are missing. She doesn't look homeless. The soles of her feet are pretty clean. Too clean to have walked around here barefooted. Someone stole her shoes? She didn't die on impact. Somehow, I wished she did. Dolly Dolls. Why would anyone write that as their dying message? If I were on my last breath, I would write the name of the person who pushed me. Unless you don't know their name. Yeah. Hey, check her ring out. Oh, I've seen that design somewhere. Really? Do you remember where? It might help us identify our victim. I think her ring was the symbol of Casota, Crownston University's School of the Arts. Yeah, I'm sure of it. My uncle's a professor there. Great. We might be able to ask him if our Jane Doe was one of his students. That's weird, isn't it? Having a ring as your university outfit? I'm not going to question it. Look over here. There's a cut on her forehead and what appears to be a puncture wound on her neck. So it seems she was kidnapped. Someone must have injected a sedative to knock her out. Yeah. The cut on the forehead seems recent. The wound doesn't appear to be caused by the impact. More likely that it was before she fell. We need to check the room. Looks around 3 floors up. Hey, does her face looks a bit off? She fell off a building and smashed into the concrete floor. Have some heart, lady. No, I mean, something looks off. Her hair looks uneven, like it was cropped off. Maybe it's a fashion statement? I don't know what they mean with that. It's probably going to be a clue. A customer's ring handed out to all the students of Crownston University School of the Arts. Shall we go up to the apartment? Yeah, I think John's up there already. Alright, what in the world happened here? John, you there? Ha, Damien. Damn. How long has it been? Sorry I didn't pay you a visit when you earned your detective's badge. I was supposed to be your mentor as well, but I guess the cab figured out you don't really need one, eh? It's okay, I wouldn't have gotten the badge without your recommendation anyway. Besides, Lex and I will work pretty well together. Alright, this is Lexi Lee, my partner. Lex, this is Detective Jonathan Coe. Nice to meet you, Davey speaks highly of you. Well, I'm sure Damie was just exaggerating. I've just been doing this far longer. I wish we could have met under better circumstances and not over a dead girl, but the job's a job, yeah? So the people in this town seem to end the sentences a lot with yeah. I don't know what it is. Is it a fashion statement? Is it just part of the accent? I don't know. So how about it? Interested in a challenge? Challenge? A challenge to solve this case. Damien Hunt versus Huge and Co. You're on, yay. Hell yeah, finally some action. Lex thinks you were cool, yay. Only good things. Awesome. Well, I'll be going then. Wait, did you find anything here? I don't know, ha ha ha. I guess the game has already begun. Guess we better start looking. At first glance, the room looks squeaky clean. No surprise. Officer Harvey said the perp vanished without a trace. There's gotta be something he missed. Every contact leaves a trace. Hope you're right. Like this trace and the chair on the ground. This is the only thing that stands out. An empty room, a fallen chair. I can't see any marks on the floor where the chair stood. There's no dust to suggest it's been like this for a long time. Wait, come to think of it. This room's pretty clean. Yeah, too clean. I just realized something. I actually have removed my mouse cursor and I was pointing to things that I was going to click on. So now I will tell you what I am clicking on. Right in the middle of the floor there's a couple of squeaky black lines. Huh. Hair. Judging by the ends, looks like they were cut. Which means the chances of finding any DNA is low. Let's have Mike analyze it. Hopefully we will get new leads. Strands of cut hair. A few short hair strands, roughly of an equal length, was found at the crime scene. Ah, and that's why the hair looked off. Didn't it? Oh. I wanted to click on this bloodstain just north or above the chair. Oh, I can click on it, okay. The splatter mark looks a bit odd. Yeah, the cutoff suggests that something underneath was removed. A mat? A rock? Those plastic sheets serial killers you like to use? But try and remove it and leave the stain. If the idea of having something underneath was to prevent leaving any traceable specimens, then why not scrub the stain off too? Our victim fell off the balcony. Maybe our killer was in a panic and didn't have time to clean up. So he was in a rush. Let's hope he made some other mistakes. What would you do if you are on the run and had a mat that implicated you to a murder? Throw it away? I'll request patrol to keep a lookout for anything that could be used as a mat. Let's hope we are lucky. I don't know. They said it was scrubbed clean. Which means that they must have noticed this too, right? I'm looking out the window right now. There's a cop car here. And the body. This is the 3rd floor. If you are planning to push someone out the window, wouldn't you go higher? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's high, but not absolutely fatally high. If you are lucky, you might end up with some fractures. Harvey said his victim was pushed. Maybe she wasn't. Are you saying she jumped out herself? It's possible, the window's some height from the floor. You won't just accidentally fall out. Suicide and an attempt to frame someone? I don't think so. The scene here looks a bit suspicious. So there definitely is another party involved. What do you think went down? I have a feeling she was sitting in his chair. She probably came to this room. She came here. Involuntarily. She was kidnapped. You see the puncture wound on her neck. Looks like she was injected with some sort of sedative. Yeah, I thought so too. She was drugged and then brought here, but for what? The amount of blood on the wall here was probably from her forehead being cut by the splinters sticking out. She landed here because... the kidnapper pushed her or she fell down. Um. What suggests that she fell down? Oh wait, she fell down the window. I think she fell down, to be honest. Probably. Because if we think that she really... You know, the floors don't make sense. He would have gotten high if he really intended to kill her. She fell down, head first into the wall. Since she was intoxicated, she must have fainted or lost balance of the chair. Alright, so I was wrong. Apparently she fell off the chair, into the wall. Then she tried to escape by going to the window, where she was pushed out. She jumped off. It's hard to imagine that she just jumped off. You know, the worst part is, I don't really have any evidence of this. If there was any kind of impact or something. Oh, wait a minute. I think there was some contact right before the fall, because her shoes are off. So maybe the killer tried to grab her at her shoes and the shoes just... No, now that I think of it, that might be a little bit dumb. I think she jumped off. She jumped off to her death. If that's the case, something must have frightened her really bad. Yeah, something or someone. The universities are only lead. We might be able to find someone who can ID our victim. What bugs me is the Darlie Doll's message. Why didn't she write the killer's name or something to help identify him? Unless Darlie Dolls is supposed to point us to him. When you think of the Darlie Dolls, what do you think of? Nothing really, it doesn't seem that special. Well, this is a long shot, but we want to visit the toy museum. I mean, this doll has been here for a really long time now, so I'm guessing the museum will know a thing or two. Huh? Better than nothing, I guess. The Darlie dolls were a hit over 10 years back. Nowadays not so much. Some people collect them, but the most prominent collections are kept at the museum. Alright, good enough I guess. Let me put Crownston University on the map, and I guess there's only one toy museum around here. There, it's on the map. Thanks. We saved. It's a little bit early to quit this already. So... looks like she did pass through this window. Toy museum, Crownston University, and this is the crime scene. Can I like... Okay. Let's first go to the toy museum. So I'm guessing that they... this is just a theory, of course. But I'm guessing that there is a serial killer or something like that that uses little girls' hair to make his dolls. And the dolls are Darcy dolls. Darcy dolls? Darlie dolls. Oh, by the way, this profile. A senior detective of the CCPD. He has a laid-back personality, allowing him to get along with just about anyone, but displays an aggressive demeanor when someone challenges his ideas. He is partnered with Detective William Hughes since graduating from the academy. He has a mentor-mentee relationship with Detective Hunt and was supposed to be partners during Hunt's first year. However, due to a case he is working on, Hunt was paired up with Detective Lee until this day. Isn't it weird that these two people came out of graduating from the academy at the same year. I mean, there's a pretty big differences between the two of them. See, graduating class at the academy and was partnered since day one. Seems a little bit weird to me. To the toy museum! There we go. So this is the museum. Welcome to the Theodora Wonderland of the toys. Oh, this is a German guy. German accent. Theodore's Wonderland. Come again. Theodore's Wonderland. Oh, you can say it's Toys Museum. Same, but different. Oh no, it's getting a little bit Eastern European, isn't it? Right, I'm Detective Hunt. This is Detective Lee. Do you run this place? I did nothing wrong. Why would that CCPD come here? Relax, we're just investigating a lead. Can you tell us your name? Zen is okay. I'm Merle Linovich, curator and guardian protector of this place. How can I help? Or maybe he is Russian. Or Eastern European. The last name doesn't sound really German. Do you know this girl? Ak. Oh no. Oh god. Yes. She comes here often with that little girl. Little girl? Yeah. Her friend from the art in university. So she's really from Kasota. What happened? Why? Why is she like that? She fell off a building. We believe someone's responsible for that. Oh no. Look here. She wrote the word Dolly Dolls as a parting message. What do you make of it? The dolls? The Dolly Dolls? It was a dying message, and it seems to be the only place that puts the dolls on display. Yes, these are the dolls. Fascinating, are they not? So these are the dolls? They look creepy, to be honest. I haven't seen them since my sister died. She was really into the... Oh, his sister died? Your girl collects the dolls too. However, very few new models come out. We only collect the classical ones. I still don't see it. Why did she write Dolly Dolls as a dying message? This is all we have here, the classical models. Who manufactures them? Only one place in this country that designs and manufactures them. Chroma Toys. I know you know them, they are very big. Chroma Toys? Wasn't that the company Matt Cross took over? Do you know who is managing this place now that Cross is in jail? We need to know as much as possible on these dolls. Oh, they are connected, aren't they? They still haven't voted on a new director, but Chroma Toys have been here for a long time now. I'm sure someone might know. I'll make a few calls. Thanks. We just received the dolls. That is it. Mr. Linovich, what do you think makes these dolls so special? Ho, that I can answer. Look at them. Let me tell me what you see. Creepy kids, cute and childlike? Nothing. These are them, right? Let's call them cute and childlike. Reminds me of children, I suppose. Aha, they are like children. Like kids, are they not? They look like humans, but are not. Exactly. They pull you in, makes you want them. Want them? That's not true. For young girls it is. Look at them. They need love. They need care. Oh, no. I skipped one again. And I can't return to it. Just got off the phone. It appears that it might take a while to book a meeting with Chroma Toys, senior partners. We don't have an exact reason to tie them to the case, you see. Let's have another meeting with Matt Cross then. Right. I'll put the Crownston Penitentiary on the map. That's a hard word. Thanks, Mr. Linovich. I guess we are done here for now. If you find anything new, do let us know. It's my pleasure. Right, let's get going. Merle Linovich, aka the Toy Museum. He likes to dress up as a wizard to get into the role that the museum is a magical wonderland. Warm and friendly, Linovich is often a hit among children as he reminds them of a friendly grandpa. However, for strangers, his weird accent would probably need some getting used to. Dolly Dolls, a collection of stuffed toys called the Dolly Dolls that used to be very popular. Nowadays, due to its scarcity, it has become a popular collection item for enthusiasts. Speaking is hard for me today, apparently. Let's go to the penitentiary. I can't click on anything here, can I? Look at that wheel. Look at that wheel. I'm wasting time here. Okay. Let's go to the precinct. To the penitentiary. Do you think he wants to meet us? I bet he thinks about us every day. Right. Oh, he looks great. You guys. Mr. Quas, how have you been feeling? Wonderful. Just like home. Let's get straight to the point and get out of here. Well, what do you want? Did they kill somebody again? Tell me about the dollies. I think he's going to get pissed off. Tell me about the dollies. Dolly Dolls, you are having a kid, detective. Congratulations. A girl wrote in a dying message, the Dolly Dolls. The dolls are produced by Chroma Toys and you used to manage it. Huh, it's just one of our products. One among thousands. What makes it special? It's produced by Chroma Toys. Why did it garner such popularity back then? Why are dolls usually popular amongst young girls? They are cute, they get to be mommy. I don't know too, and frankly I don't give a shit. It was one of those products that existed before I became managing director. It was in the age that brought hell onto the company and I fixed it. What do you mean it brought hell onto the company? Haven't you heard the news? Around 10 years back, a group of drug dealers were caught smuggling Freemy. Freemy. That's a weird sounding drugs, isn't it? Out of Crownston City. They hid the drugs inside the dolls. Our products became associated with a drug cartel. Imagine the PR shitstorm. To be fair, it wasn't just us, and those criminals were just using toys because it looked inconspicuous. Oh, I think I heard of this story long ago. After stock prices were plummeting, I stepped in, brought it back on track to what it is today. And now I'm here. Ask about the smugglers. I think that this can be useful information. What happened to the smugglers? And who were they? They are nobodies. Small-time crooks got outed by the K9 unit. Those idiots didn't even know that dogs can sniff through dolls. Damn, we still can't place a name or person in relation to the Dolly Dolls. So the Dolly Dolls were one of the dolls used for smuggling. No, they weren't. But that didn't stop people from speculating, so we halted its production. After a few years, the available dolls became limited editions, since we don't make them anymore. They fetched high prices from collectors and the like. Since running a business is always about the money, we decided to release a doll every once in a while. They always fetch high prices. Who should design these dolls? I need a name, a person. We don't have any leads whatsoever. You are going to be disappointed. The Dolly Dolls was designed by a group of product designers based on nothing at all. What do you mean? It was 20 years ago. Chroma Toys just wanted to sell toys. The dolls were half-assed creations. They are generic to the core. Even their names are generic. Dollies. I'm sorry, but there's no face to the dolls. Damn. I'm tired of talking. There, I did my fair share of community service. I'm gonna go back to my cell. Mr. Cross. He's gone. Well, I guess we did learn something new. Maybe our victim was trying to point us to a drug dealer. Colby. Alright. That's it for this episode. Let's speculate a little bit, shall we? This guy apparently, he doesn't like us anymore. It's a bit understandable. But anyway, maybe they didn't find all the drugs in the dolls. And maybe the drug dealer came back for the doll. Since the victim did visit the toy store often and maybe bought one of them, and maybe it was one of the dolls that had drugs in them, and the drugs that was in them was the one drug that the guy wanted and killed her, and blah blah blah. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye everyone.